Benno tried it for a while. He's actually turned vegan now, and he's got plenty of energy. You can see on the training ground, just runs about all the time. Can't stop. It's brilliant. You should try it.
What is different about Forest Green is we're vegan when we eat in and around the football club, when we travel away. Everything's sustainable. It's very different in that respect. After training, we give the players vegan protein. Most clubs would be chicken, but we give ours a fully vegan protein shake as soon as they finish training. We've not had any negative effect, you know. They're going vegan to help them recover from injuries and to refuel their bodies better. We managed to get promoted into the Football League, and we're looking to stay there.
This is a chocolate protein shake. It's based with either almond milk or soya milk, and we've got protein bars as well. Omar's a big fan of it anyway. You don't really notice the difference. I was expecting to get it pushed down my throat day in, day out, like constant, you have to be vegan, but they're realistic. Not everyone can live a vegan lifestyle, especially when you're trying to be a professional sportsman. With one of our lads, Dale Bennett, he's took it in his stride over time, and I think he's reaping the benefits of it now, because he's playing out his socks every week, performing at a high level.
The benefits you get really is just obviously last longer with a lot more energy. We're not filled with basically rubbish, so obviously we've got all the ingredients which can help us, you know, give our maximum effort. I think we all embrace it really.
I love match days, actually. I love the game, but I also love mingling with the fans as well. I love the whole occasion. There's our pitch, a lovely organic pitch. We feed it with seaweed from Scotland. We also capture the water, we pump it up into the tank at the end and put it back on the pitch, so we've got like a cycle going on. The roof of that stand is all covered in solar panels, so 20% of the electricity that we use in a year is made on that roof over there. The rest of it we bring in from the grid, from our windmills and stuff. I was living here when I had the idea to try and drop in and build a big windmill and try and change the way electricity was made in Britain, which led me to start Ecotricity, the world's first green energy company. So this is where it all began. It was back in 2010, and the football club is over 120 years old, big part of its local community. Been in trouble for a while. Saving the club is what we chose to do, and then we thought, well, if we're going to do this, we'll do it our way, and we'll make something of this. We'll take our message to a new audience, but also we could see that sports fans are very passionate people, and we felt if we could harness that passion and point it in another direction as well as football, in the direction of the environment, we could create some really engaged people that could change the world. Well, this is Adam, our groundskeeper, the man that's responsible for this fantastic organic pitch.
This is the ETMO, or as we call it in-house, the Mobot. I'm the only groundsman here, and this is my assistant. Because we're an organic vegan pitch, I try and feed the bugs and the bacteria underneath the soil. A lot of places can use a fungicide and things like that to help fight disease and stop it, but because we don't here, I have to work really, really hard to make sure that plant stays healthy, which is a lot of work, a lot of spraying, but at the end, it is a living thing. It's not just there for a ball to be kicked on. We're trying to promote the actual plants.
It will be led into the middle, really good delivery, and into the back of the net.
I am reasonably vegan. If I could cook like the chef does upstairs, I would happily be vegan all the time, because her food is amazing. And I'm not just saying that because I work here. I like my food, and I could eat that food all the time.
Is Em here? Hey, Em. Hiya. Food is the big story. Of course, it's all vegan, all made by our own chefs, all local ingredients, handmade. We take the time to make it fantastic food. That matters more to us than anything else.
I'm going to make corn and pepper fajitas that we do. The players love the fajitas. This is on the matchday menu every week. They're very popular. And there we are. Ta-da!
I'm just really happy that the whole thing's working for the club. There were doubts at the beginning from some of the fans that Forest Green would be a laughing stock, and that within football we've been able to create a very green football club, successful on the pitch and off the pitch, with a growing fan base. And it's a very cohesive message that we've got for people. We show them what we do here at the football club, and we hope that they go home and think about what they do at home and what they can do to pick up some of these ideas, and they do, and that's great.
I've been vegetarian for a couple of years and been coming here for a couple of years, and it was through that really that I started to try veganism, trying the vegan food. It's Devil's Kitchen is brilliant, the food is brilliant, got something for everyone really, and I think a lot of fans initially, certainly away fans, will sort of say you should be serving meat at the club, but it's one game a season for them, and I think the ones who've come and tried it almost unanimously will say actually it's really good food and they don't miss the meat. They go away and say actually they're coming back and they're going to have more of it next season. As a fan, it feels really good to be part of a club that's got a wide message. It's good to be part of that and the success on the pitch as well alongside it. It's not a lot to sort of dislike really.
We started in 2010 to kind of bring our fans on a journey, and as a vegan, I kind of struggled to be involved in the meat or dairy trade at all. And at the start of this season, I just thought, look, you know, we should do this because most of the food here is already vegan. We hadn't said anything, we didn't label it. You know, it's like when we have a lasagna, we don't say vegetarian lasagna or something like that. We say bean lasagna, or we talk about what's in it rather than what's not in it. So we just took the decision to take that final little step and make the menu vegan. And actually we announced it a month or two after we did it, probably, you know, so there was no change to the menu. I love the Q pie. It's a corn pie. It's on a bed of mashed potato with gravy, peas and shredded fried leeks on top. I mean, it looks a picture and it tastes fantastic. The fajita's really good. The red veg burger, which is something we have made for us especially, that's also very good.
To be honest, this is my first time trying vegan food, and I can't tell the difference. It's really nice and I'd eat it again.
Well, I had the corn pie today with mash and some peas, and what they say here, lashings of gravy.
Today I ate spinach and potato soup. The corn chicken nuggets, and I would eat them every day.
It's just as tasty as having any meat as well, and people don't need it in that sense. So I think, you know, with the amount of vitamins, minerals and carbohydrates, vegan or vegetarian is absolutely superb.
Instead of just doing the old replacement vegetarian food like a veggie burger in place of a proper burger, they've got the unique vegetarian and vegan food, which I think is a great plus.
To have a football team in a vegan club that are top of the league is a perfect marriage. Otherwise people would say, yeah, you're a vegan club, that's all very well, but look at you, you're kind of mid-table or whatever, you know. So it's a good time to be top of the league. You know, for elite athletes, not eating meat is a really important thing, and we're seeing it in the Premiership now. There's a vegetarian at Man City and there's a vegan at Burnley, I think it is, and they have both said that it helps them perform season long without injury. It's just an obvious thing, but it's coming to the world of sport. It makes no sense to eat meat on any front, and therefore I think it's just a matter of time before it stops. And we all look back and say, my God, what was happening back then?